What is up, my friends? Welcome to another episode of Your Deck Live, a show where I play Your Deck live on stream. We're playing some Modern. Raise your hand, chat, if you love Modern, and raise your hand in YouTube if you love Modern. I know y'all love Modern. We're playing some Mono Blue Tron. That's right, Mono Blue Tron. The less powerful, more clever Tron deck. And what's Mono Blue Tron? Basically, this deck used to be big in Standard. So, before Tron was just like a Chromatic Star, Cast Karn on turn 3 deck, way back in the day, Tron was played in Standard a lot as a control deck. A lot of Is It Tron, Azorius Tron, goal of kind of playing a control game, but then using your mana advantage in the mid to late game. And in Modern, we're trying to do that. So Leeds says your slight disdain for this deck is like a quarter of the reason I put the submission in. I have poo-pooed Mono Blue Tron a lot. I think that strategically, the deck is flawed in the sense that you're not doing anything overtly powerful or in the scope of Modern, and you're also not controlling the game that well either. So I think that typically it's a mistake to play this deck over regular Tron if your goal is just to win. But the deck certainly can win. And the deck is definitely one of those decks where it's a clever deck. You know, you see Shock Troopa and one or two other people who play this deck online all the time. They 5-0 leagues. They do well. You can definitely win with the deck. But you're putting a lot of stress on yourself. You need to play really, really well. And it takes a lot of deck knowledge and metagame knowledge and so on and so forth. So what are we looking at here? So now the big thing is that unlike regular Tron, we're not just like, here's a boom boom, here's a boom boom, here's a boom boom. You know, we are playing a Thirst for Knowledge, Remand, Condescend, and we're not playing that many boom booms. We got 2 Ugin Spirit Dragons. We got 0 copies of Karn Liberated. We have 1 Sundering Titan, which is hilarious against the Dryad of the Elysian Grove decks. 1 Myr Battlesphere, and 1 Mindslaver for Mindslaver lock with Academy Ruins. 1 Wurmcoil Engine, and 1 copy of Batterskull. High floor, medium ceiling. I mean, if you're good. F Fresh Leader says it's for people who enjoy feeling smart over win rates. I would totally agree with that statement. 1 Treasure Mage to go get your other ones. I don't really like this card that much. You know, just cast your big boom booms, you know. But so 4 Thirst, 4 Remand, 4 Condescend, 2 Talisman of Dominance, a couple Relics, which is kind of cool. We have no graveyard stuff in our deck. 2 Chalice of the Void, not a number you often see. Chalice doesn't counter much in our deck, and Chalice is pretty good. And we have the boat up into Thirst, but only 2. 4 maps is our only real way to look for Tron, aside from just Thirst for Knowledge. And a Deacon, that's awesome, my friend. Thank you so much. Any bit helps, you know? You the bomb, Deacon. We're raising money for judges. I'll explain that a little bit. So yeah, and then don't love this Gemstone Caverns. I'm not gonna lie. Want all of my lands that aren't Tron lands for the most part to tap for blue, with the exception of Academy Ruins, which is great, and Blast Zone, I suppose. Field of Ruin, I suppose, is also fine, but Gemstone Caverns seems unnecessarily greedy. But yeah, I mean, definitely not my favorite deck in the sense that I don't think it's necessarily the best deck, but it is definitely super cool and definitely fun to play. Sideboard's got some Aether Gusts, 3 copies of Rejection. That's a lot of Rejections. I'm not sure why we're playing that many Rejections and not just playing some Strokes or other card. And then 1 Dispute, which is fine. 2nd Dismember. 4 Thought-Knot Seers for combo matchups, which is fine. Another Chalice, and 2 Grafdigger's Cage. Sideboard feels a little weird to me, but we're obviously somewhat limited in only colorless and blue cards, so not entirely sure. This is like we kind of got to just play. You know, a lot of the card choices are very subtle. No Cyclonic Rift. I'm not a big fan of that card anyway, so not upset to see that card not here. A little surprised with like Batterskull. I guess it's fine as a win condition. You can keep bouncing it, and then the Battlesphere also looks a little weird too. It's just weird because strategically, you know, if you have Tron on turn 3 or 4, you want to just jam your spell, but you also have all these Condescends in your deck too, so you almost like don't want to jam your spell. It's a weird amount of tension going on. You know, the old Tron decks in Standard that were control decks. Were often Is It Tron, and they were playing like just a lot of card draw to use the mana, and then like a Banefire or two, or Kaigev a Tide Star, things that we could play and leave up mana to counter stuff. Obviously, threats weren't as good back then. So let's battle. Let's do it. We're playing a Modern League, not Pioneer. Let's go. Load it up here on Your Deck Live. Again, the show I play Your Deck Live on stream. Want to see Your Deck on Your Deck Live? Hop on over to JimDavisMTG.com. That's right, JimDavisMTG.com to see Your Deck on Your Deck Live. All information's on there, what it costs is on there, and so on and so forth. Also, folks, we're currently raising some money. That's right. If you're a Magic judge, if you're a Magic player, it sucks. All the events are canceled. Can't go to a Grand Prix, can't go to an Open, can't go to PTQ. But if you're a judge, that's your job. And you're not making money, which kind of sucks. So, 5-10, that's great. Love to see it. So we're raising money. It's real simple. Britt and Andrew put together a little fund here. Ross asked me to join, and me and Ross are battling right now so you can raise more money. And lol, we're crushing Ross. A 10-to-1 ratio practically. Not that I do math on stream very often. So big thanks to donations. If you have an opportunity to donate, exclamation point judges in chat. Really appreciate it. And Austin, Philip, Jamie, thanks so much everyone. But yeah, real simple. So exclamation point judges in chat. Feel free to donate. And I said I would tell a judge story if we get 500. So let's tell a judge story. Nicole and I went to see Real Big Fish. Was that last week? 2 weeks ago? I know. Going to a concert during the coronavirus, not smart. But and we're having a great time. We're hanging out. I'm having a drink, and we're hanging out with Nicole's friend Liz and her boyfriend. And we're near the pit, and we're hanging out. And we look in the pit, and what's happening in the pit? Well, obviously there was a judge with a flashlight, being pit boss, just kind of having a good time, dancing, but also making sure that anyone who drops something picks it up. You see him holding a hat here, and pretty sweet. So judges always trying to make the world better, whether it's a mosh pit or skank pit at a Real Big Fish show or a Magic event. So that's why you got to support them. All right, let's go. We are on the play with Gemstone Caverns, and I wish the Gemstone Caverns was an island. Already mad about it. Thanks, Sir Phil. Appreciate it. Oh, no. This hand would be so good if Gemstone Caverns was an island. So good. We have 2 Tron lands. We have Dismember and Ballista. We can cast some spells. So we're drawing to... Oops. Yeah, oops. Oopsie. We're still drawing to the other Tron land, any island, any map. We're just going to keep. So you have Dismember and Ballista. We're going to keep. If only we were on the draw. Only we were on the draw. It's not imperative that we steal the play like it is in some decks. So I don't think Gemstone Caverns is a reasonable card to have in this deck. Bloomin' Marsh. Alright. I mean, it's fine, I guess. Bloomin' Marsh Inquisition. Like, if you're playing, like, the Carlos Eldrazi deck with, like, Chalice of the Void and... Well, better lucky than good, I guess. And, Eternal Scourge. Sure. Play a couple Gemstone Caverns, but in most decks... And then again, this is also our tension of, like... We have an island and a Tron land. We want a Tron land, I guess, right? We're not playing any blue cards, so... It's just the overall gist of the deck. A blue control deck wants to sit back, and a Tron deck wants to jam. So playing the two together always feels a little weird. All right, so Catacombs might just be like a regular Jund deck here. Oh, nope, guess not. Scavenging Ooze. It's not really doing much. I don't think I want to cast Dismember. Natural Tron. Nope. Alright, we'll just say go here. There's currently no creatures in any graveyards. Taking 2 is whatever. Rather kill a tracker or a Tarmogoyf, so let's take 2 here. Suppose that Liliana the Veil would be pretty annoying too. Temple Garden. Alright, some sort of Abzan shenanigans. Alright, I guess we can Ballista on 2 next turn. Ship this Gemstone Caverns. Discard Lingering Souls. God. So lucky. Remand. Alright. So they edict me, I can kill the Liliana. They try and kill the Ballista, I can kill something, so... I guess I can't actually kill the Ooze, because the Ballista will be in the graveyard already, but... Discarding Lingering Souls to Liliana is pretty busted. Hard casting Lingering Souls, not pretty busted, but just the being able to discard a card and still have a good card to cast out of your graveyard is pretty insane. Each player discards a card. I think it's Remand. It's going to be hard to leave up Remand. And we draw a land and cast Batterskull. It's pretty cool. Or we can dismember the Ooze, which is also fine. They're probably playing Souls this turn, even though Remanding Souls is pretty good. We found a use for Gemstone Caverns. Put it in the pooper. What's up, Aiden? How's it going, everyone? Shambling Vents. Shambling Vents. Tap 2. Tap 3. Maelstrom. Okay. It's pretty weird. We just get to kill their Scavenging Ooze. Alright. Sure, I guess. They have 1 card left. Oh, you missed Knights. Pioneer Knights was previously. And it went pretty good. A little 4-1 action. You missed it up on YouTube. Now, of course, they can just, like, Lingering Souls chump and ultimate us, which is pretty bad, but... Tarmogizzle? That's not good. Their AM was pretty good, all things considered. They're not going to cast their Lingering Souls a flashback. Yeah, we're just dead. We're just dead. Pretty good hand from them. Not ideal. All right. Well, there's your Liliana ultimate. I imagine they'll split the Germ and the Batterskull. Probably. What's up, Intellibeam? Drew your cards in the wrong order. Yeah, but that's kind of the issue of the deck, right? Is that there's a bunch of big boom booms and a bunch of control cards, and you know. All right, what are we gonna keep here? I guess we need to keep. I mean, I don't see. Yeah, we got to draw like Runner Tron lands here. I guess have a chance to win. They're not firing up the vent. Interesting. This is a 6-power Tarmogoyf. And Stoneforge Mystic. Alright, we're just going to go to our next game here. We'll see what they get and we'll concede. Just like Abzan cards. Just Abzan mid-range, Batterskull, Tarmogoyf, Lingering Souls. JM, 10-month resub, welcome back. Good day to be working from home or laid up in bed. Stay safe. Both me and the Zipster. You too, my friend. You too. Thanks for the resub. Appreciate that. I'm obviously very fortunate that I can work safely through this pandemic because I work from home. And all you are home too, so you all get to watch me. So, alright, so what are we doing here? Abzan-y stuff. Aether Gust doesn't seem great. Chalice doesn't seem great either, honestly. Thought-Knot Seer doesn't seem very good. Why would Thought-Knot Seer be good? We definitely want to leverage our, our big mana stuff should be good against them in theory. Relic's also pretty good. Dismember is kind of medium. Thought-Knot Seer just can die to a lot of stuff. Dies bad against Liliana. Just like not particularly great. Gust can hit like a Goyf or an Ooze. Doesn't hit much else though. Doesn't hit Stoneforge. Doesn't hit Liliana. Grafdigger's Cage only stops Lingering Souls, which is not good at all. Chalice is like, it's weird. I guess Chalice on 1 and 2 are like okay, but not great because they have plenty of ways to kill it. Nothing on our board seems good here, honestly. Might just run it back. Though on the play, I'm going to cut this Gemstone Caverns because it's basically worthless. So let's bring in like a Gust or 2, I guess. Is Remand good? It's fine. Repeal is pretty nice. Battlesphere, Mindslaver, Ugin. Not really convinced Chalice is great. Yeah, I'm going to shave a Chalice. Let's bring in 2 Gusts. Just try this. If we can get Tron online, we're probably fine. We don't have any like O-Stones or anything either. As far as like ways to mop up. We have Ugin's basically it. Ugin's pretty good. Remand is obviously a little worse of a draw. We're on the play right now, so. Your old no Tron land Tron hand. I guess we keep. We have Map, Condescend. Certainly an odd one, to say the least, but don't really want to crack the map without knowing what we're getting. And we'd be getting our first Tron land. We're going to have to just make a land drop. We have Condescend too, though, which is pretty good, so. Windswept Heath. Overgrown Tomb. 17. Thoughtseize. 15. Take the Condescend. Alright, I mean, sure. We have Island Tron. We have all 3 islands. Alright, say go here. I mean, if they just play something that we're not going to Gust or Repeal, we're probably going to crack the map. We should make our land drops, so it's like super awkward, but Stoneforge Mystic. Alright. Stoneforge gets Batterskull, which Repeal is really good against, so that's fine. I guess we're getting a land. Let's get Urza's Mine. Draw Urza's Mine. No, Thirst for Knowledge. That's pretty good. Can buy a Thirst for Knowledge here. So Wurmcoil's not looking amazing at the moment. You can draw some cards. Thirst for Knowledge is very, very good. You know, there's no doubt that Thirst for Knowledge is a fantastic Magic card. It's just a hard card to use properly. Chalice of the Void, Talisman, Treasure Mage. I don't think Chalice is very good, basically at all. Let's keep the Wurmcoil. Let's discard the Chalice. And then Dismember is okay. Want to keep Repeal up. 1 blue to bounce the Germ is pretty awesome. Want to play Talisman, I guess, set up for Wurmcoil too. Yeah, sure. We have Gust available too, so... Alright, so... They're at 12. We have 1 blue to repeal the Germ token. And they're leaving Stoneforge back. That's kind of scary. Power Plant. And Thoughtseize. Alright. Certainly have some boom booms here. Certainly have some boom booms. Mage can find a big one. We got Wurmcoil. They're going to 10. Alright, goodbye Wurmcoil Engine. They're going to 9. And they have a Lingering Souls, which is pretty good. What's Treasure Mage finding here? Should leave that open, actually. Opponent's done half the work already. They are at 9, which would be pretty cool. So Treasure Mage, 6 or greater artifact. Sundering Titan, Myr Battlesphere, or Mindslaver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, Titan's kind of cool. It would kill all their lands. But Mindslaver's not even close right now. And then Battlesphere is okay, but like it doesn't beat the board of spirits. I guess it does actually just kill them. And it's good against Liliana too. And we can cast it next turn. Alright, sure, I expect the Battlesphere. Titan is very appealing. Soundman resub 23 months. Thanks so much, my friend. Appreciate it. Now, they know we have Dismember, I believe. So, don't think they'll be antsing up a spirit token here. That'd be pretty bold. Swamp. Forest. They're going to bounce Batterskull to their hand. This isn't a good play. So, if you want to make this play like they're doing right now, what you can do is you activate Stoneforge Mystic, and then you bounce Batterskull in response. So even if your Stoneforge Mystic dies, you still get to put the Batterskull back into play. So, this is not a good play from our opponent here. We can even kill them in response to the fetch. We're going to kill this right now, though. Let's make a black. And a colorless. And pay 2. And they're going to crack fetch. Get a swamp. And play Tarmogoyf. Sure. Still had always Aether Gusts. Maybe I should have just like left Aether Gust up. And I saved 1 life by using a Talisman for black. Maybe I should just like paid it for 1 and had Gust available too. Gusting Goyf and playing Sphere seems pretty good, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright, whatever. Play Battlesphere. Put them to close to dead. Drawing Academy Ruins is actually kind of nice. Like, there's no doubt Academy Rune's also a good Magic card, too. Would Cure at best the Sea God be good enough for Modern as a threat interaction piece in this deck? I mean, that card's not even good enough for Standard. Like, it's an okay card. It costs 7. Doesn't win the game by itself. It's no Karn. You know, like, that's the problem with decks like this, is that they inspire you to, this deck inspires you to play as many cute cards as you can, and cute doesn't mean good. It just means cute. Like Treasure Mage. Just cute. It's not good, it's just cute. Fulminator Mage, that's pretty good. So there goes our Academy Runes, but they're just like pretty dead. We just get to Gust their Tarmogoyf and Battlesphere them. And then Battlesphere kills them in 2 turns anyway, so I heard of the Indomitable Creativity decks in Modern and Pioneer. Not really. What about Inkwell Leviathan and Spreading Seas? What were you just saying about Too Cute? Like, you know, neither of those cards are very powerful in the Modern format individually. So, in order for you to play cards like that, they need to come together for some crazy game-winning combo, which they do not do. So, like, why are we casting Inkwell Leviathan over Karn Liberated? And they scoop. Aced it. Myr Battlesphere takes the day. A polymorph deck around Dwarven Mine. Dwarven Mine is good. I like Dwarven Mine. Maybe with this third Gust. Like hitting Glyphs is pretty good. Let's shave, like, I guess you want the Gemstone Caverns back in. I don't know if we do, honestly, because I don't know if I want to lose a card to be on the play. I guess we have Remand stuff in our deck. Yeah, I guess we want it. Let's cut the Field of Ruin, maybe. I doubt we're fielding anything, ever. And I guess the Thoughtseize deck, I like to cut a land. Why they scoop? I don't know. We gotta cut something. Let's cut the Chalice to Void. Chalice seems awful against them. Do I want a second Dismember? I don't think so. Alright, let's try this. You run no Chalices, you don't need Cavern. I mean, turn 1 Remand is pretty good. Turn 1 Remand, turn 2 Condescend, turn 1 Condescend. Oh boy, 2 pair. You can keep this. I think Relic's pretty good against them. Whirler Rogue? Whirler Rogue is a cool card. Played Whirler Rogue at my human sideboard at some point. Sure. Hand's pretty Thoughtseize proof. I think Relic is actually one of the best cards against them. We have 2 of them, which is great. So, map is probably what they take here, but I'm pretty happy just playing Relics and cycling them and stuff. So, took Dismember. Interesting. Repeal. Just kind of Relic. So you can play map. Just get it out in plays. I can't discard it. Yeah, I guess so. Witchmember? So they don't know about this, which is good. It's a Stoneforge. We get to do the whole repeal the germ again. As you saw last game, it was very, very effective tempo play. Nope, just Tarmogoyf. Nice Relic of Progenitus. See, now, like, we have Tron, but we have his blue card too, but we're definitely going to just get Tron, I guess, so. Okay. Let me get to Relic and stuff. Sure. Relic obviously answers Goyf, and then we got Tron, and we'll see if we can go find a Boom Boom, you know? Take 3, not a problem. They're already at 12. Which is cool. Goyf number 2 against our double relic hand. God, you love to see it. Alright, go find tower. Untap. So we're going to play Relic. We're going to pop Relic. Then we're going to play another Relic, most likely. We'll see what we draw. Land. Alright. I mean, these Goyfs are not going to hurt us. We need spells, but these Goyfs are not going to hurt us. Tab 3, Liliana of the Veil. Now, that is pretty good. We're going to need to do something here. Dark Depth is not legal in Standard. I mean in Modern. Path to Exile, Power Plant, Quagmires. They are out of cards. We need to draw something here, basically. The question is, do we pop the Relic now or later? Probably just pop it. We gotta draw an answer if it's Liliana. We're just gonna lose to it, so let's just do it. Big spell. Let's go. Remand. All right. Zam. Resub. 7 months. Can I get your permission to yell at people who don't wash their hands after using a public restroom? Yes, you can. Remand. I mean, it's just pretty hard to sell me on this deck because look at what's happening right now. We have Tron, we drew a Remand. You know, like... They draw a spell. Oh, that's a good one, too. Actually, I guess it's not that good because they can't plus Liliana anymore. Oh, why did I remand that? I'm so stupid. Oh, they're going to get nothing? Alright. Sure. I should have cast Remand. I was just talking. Yeah. It's fine. Stoneforge, no search, and plus Liliana. I guess that makes sense. They're not gonna want to discard it. Well, I guess discarding it does make the Goyfs bigger. It might be better to be in the graveyard than be in play. Did it. What are we getting, though? We want a card that can deal with Liliana. It's always Battlesphere, I guess. Battlesphere will guarantee that we can not get ultimated, right? Player Planeswalker attacking, yeah. We can cast it off our 7 mana. We can't get Ugin because this thing only gets creatures. Or artifacts, I suppose. Mindslaver don't do much. Actually, if we get Mindslaver and cast it, we can threaten to Liliana ultimate themselves and select everything. I think that's far too good to pass up on. I don't know if I can resist that. They could obviously just like not plus it, but that's actually just the coolest thing ever. Alright, we're doing it. Whatever. Try and stop me. Hopefully they screw up here and plus the Liliana. We thought for a while, which is going to probably make them think for a while, but I can't resist this at all. Just can't do it. I'm sorry. You can also just, like, make them edict themselves, attack into the Treasure Mage, like, Mindslaver's still very good. It's not like they have to screw up to make it good, but and in the tank they go. Target player sacks a creature. Alright. And land. Alright. Well, they played around it, unfortunately. God damn it. Oh, man. Alright. Kind of just, like, have to do it, I guess, so. Oh, it's only 4, duh. Alright, here we go. So we're going to take the turn here and see what happens. We did put an artifact in the graveyard, so they draw. They draw Inquisition of Kozilek, which is actually not too bad. So you can cast Inquisition. Let's target themselves. Pay a black. We're going to remand it. Draw Walking Ballista. It's pretty good. I did pump the Goyf. We're going to sack a Goyf anyway, though, so. They're going to cast it on them again. Remand again. Draw Academy Ruins. That's pretty good. The old Mindslaver lock. And they're going to play it on themselves a third time. Look at the hand. They're going to sacrifice a creature. And say go. And Ugin off the top will be pretty cool. Ballista for 1,000,000 should definitely into Academy Ruins. Mindslaver lock. Should we probably lock this up? But so we can go upkeep and then 6/3. Yeah, so we should not die this turn, and we assemble Mindslaver lock, where we're going to put the Mindslaver on top of our deck every turn and take their turn every turn. So for now, we're not going to die, so we're going to play this for 100,000,000. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Huge Ballista. And I don't think us discarding a card matters to Liliana. I should probably just kill Liliana, though. Actually, that pumps the Goyf again. Yeah, that's not too bad, I guess. So, Mindslaver lock is currently assembled. Oh, I guess I need the Urza land. You're right. 3. Otherwise, I'm 1 short. You're right. I screwed up. Crap. Awkward. Goes to 5/6. It would make it a 6/7 if this died, which means they'll attack and I have to chump block, probably. Yeah, I screwed up though. That's bad. I mean, obviously, if they drew a card they want to cast, they have to cast it before plussing, which will give us a chance to kill Liliana, so. Whatever it is, they're going to think about it for a long time. Long time. if it was basically a non-land, I suppose. All right, well, I want to remind everyone while waiting that if you want to see your deck on Your Deck Live, I have a website. It is jimdavismtg.com. You should go there. Why? Well, I'm there. Social media, articles, it's all on there. And right here, I play Your Deck. Your Deck Live, all the info right here, jimdavismtg.com. How much it costs, what do you get, the queue, and so on and so forth. Yeah, worst case, you can recur Ballista, which isn't really the best. All right, they're going to Assassin's Trophy my Urza's Tower, so it's almost worse than we thought it was. Because now he definitely can't lock them. Huh. That's really awkward. So he might, like... Now Tron is gone, too. We could just, like, kill the Goyf in response. And then put the Ballista back on top. That can kill the Liliana and keep Ballistaing every turn. But Ballista for 2 every turn is, like, the best thing ever. Yeah, that was a pretty good draw by them. Yeah, we're gonna kill the Goyf. All right, so this is fine. Each player discards, also fine. I guess, like, we're currently at a standstill. Like, they can't attack. You don't have to kill the Goyf, so the Ballista currently checks it. And putting Ballista on top just to cast again isn't even that good either. I think we just untap. Alright, and now we probably just attack Liliana and pump. This is going to be an 8. Actually, we just attack them. I mean, they block with Stoneforge. Pump twice. Attack them. They have to block with Goyf, yeah. So we attack them. Shoot. Or pump twice. Shoot Stoneforge Mystic. And they have to block or they're dead. And then we upkeep, kill Liliana, and then Mindslaver lock them. Easy game. Easy game. Guess we, I want to plus it, they can plus it, right? Who cares? One fresh card off the top. Can that card make a difference? Maybe if it doesn't, they're just dead anyway. So the Mindslaver lock doesn't really matter anymore. We should kill him with Ballista. That's kind of the problem too, is that the Mindslaver lock was like a big part of Extended back in the day. That was like the ultimate end game, and now it's like, all right, sure. Now it's not nearly as good, obviously. All right, I guess we'll kill Liliana, so they can't plus it. And we'll just mines. I don't even know. They're 12. Yeah, we'll just Mindslaver lock them, I guess. What's up, Noble? Untap. Draw Mindslaver. Yes, attack. You could probably win the game with Ballista by itself, but Mindslaver locking is more fun, so. Come on, Crab of Doom. Let's just go to game 3 here, my friend. This game's pretty long. Oh, this is game 3. Is it game 3? I don't even know. I think the thing's broken again. Are you playing Emery? No. So they're going to block with everything, sure. This avoids them getting Mindslavered. Just fine, I guess. Not sure what they can draw, but... Doesn't Emery do the combo better? No, because Emery is a 1/2 creature for 3. In a deck with no creatures in it, it's going to die to removal. Like, we have a land and a card that's good by itself. So, don't think you're really interested in Emery in this deck. The first Mindslaver will beat most decks. The lock is not necessary, and Academy Ruins is already a good card. Oh, come on, Crab of Doom. Alright. Mindslaver you. Put Mindslaver on top of our deck. F6. Mindslaver's not as fun as Emrakul because it usually just wins the game. Yeah. Draw. Dark Confidant. Just tap you out. Attack. And you're dead. Yay. F6. Man, programming Mindslaver must have been so hard. I'm not a programmer, but... Attack for 6. Put you to 6. Kill you, etc., etc. Pew! Yes, no, maybe. Lethal on stack. Dark Confidant response. Scoop lag. Scoop lag, scoop lag. 1-0. Here we are. Mono Blue Tronin. Just mucking around. Think it would be easy to program Mindslaver? I mean, one player has to control both things, you know, so like it goes back and forth between each player and stuff. I don't know, it just seems weird to me. 1-0, let's go. You're sitting and welcome. This is Your Deck Live, a show I play Your Deck Live on stream. This is Leeds1014's Mono Blue Tron deck. We are raising money, as I said, for judges. Exclamation point judges in chat. Donate some money, all right? And if you do donate, please at me in chat. Let me know you donated, how much, and I'll edge, give a list. We're having a contest with Ross Merriam. The terms are not decided, but we're crushing Ross, so I'm sure the terms won't be that bad for him, as he's going to have to agree to them. But doing a contest with Ross so you can raise more money, and we are crushing. Crushing. Y'all are so awesome. Thanks so much. Keep it coming. Keep it coming, all right? Appreciate it. Also, folks, check out my sponsors. I have a new shirt. That's right. Become a Pile Driver. My new shirt from Coalesce Apparel. Super awesome. Can't wait to get my hands on my shirt. It should be in the mail. Get one for John and Nicole, too. And super sweet. Check it out. Super comfortable. And, of course, if you don't like me for some reason and like other shirts, they have tons of other stuff, too. So, check it out. CoalesceApparel.shop. Promo code GYM10. Check it out. CoalesceApparel.shop. Round 2. Mono Blue Tron. I mean, take the Thirst for Knowledge out of our hand. This is a pretty damn good Mono Green Tron hand, right? We're going to keep this, I guess. Opponent mulligans to 6. Shouldn't we have cast Bob and put him to 1, try to let Bob kill him? Yes, you're right, Soundman. I screwed up last game. I punted. Definitely should have cast the Bob. Oh, no, because then I can't attack, though. So that doesn't work like that. Unfortunately. Alright. They're going to be so sad when they see turn 1 map, and then so happy when I play an island. Floodstrand. Okay. Okay. Temple Garden? Sure. Tapped. Go. Okay. Sure. If you only knew, opponent, if you only knew. If they're playing like a Devoted Druid deck or something, I guess they played a Floodstrand. What are they playing? What are they up to over there? Snow-covered plains? Voice of Resurgence. Alright. Got the call? What call, Toots? Voice, go. And the funny thing is we have Tron. I guess we're going to play it. Just play Ballista. God damn it. No school for John for 2 weeks. Awesome. Fantastic. Well, I guess there'll be a John and Jim show or 2 coming up because John's not going to school for 2 weeks. Oh boy. Lots of streams coming up. Lots of streams coming up. It's really fortunate how John doesn't have to go to school anymore and Nicole doesn't have to go to work anymore. And I'm stuck working here on a Sunday, you know? Unbelievable. Alright, so green-white something here. I don't know what's going on. Night of Autumn? Alright. I mean, they're going to be real sad if I was Ugin next turn. So they're going to kill my Ballista, so I'll just kill their 2 things. Kill this. It's okay, I mean, it doesn't really matter because I killed everything anyway, but... We're just going to scoop to the Ugin regardless. Yeah, so we'll do some John and Jim shows. Island? What? You still lose. Lightning bolts. Yes, of course I'm Josh, and I'm very fortunate that I'm able to work through this crisis and keep making some money. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. All right, well, that was just mono green Tron with an island. Just mono green Tron with an island. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, opponent's playing Voice of Resurgence, Night of Autumn, Snowlands. Mono green Tron might be good. Yeah, it's true. I guess we're Gustin, and we're Dismembering, I suppose. I hate it. Puts everything over here. Oops. Let's see. I don't really want Batterskull. Seems pretty bad. Gaddock Teague. Yeah, we have like the Gust and Dismembers and stuff, so. We could like shave a Condescend here on the draw. I guess our relics probably aren't good. Is Chalice good? Like, not really. Like, I'm not loving these Chalices at all. Want these. Like, Chalice on 1 stops a few things, but I just don't think Chalice is good. We'll just cut the Chalices. Does she have a Condescend? Dispute, Thought-Knot Seer, Batterskull. This is fine. I guess if they're a company deck, then Cage is like okay. It's not great. I think they need to show me more than company to want that. So maybe I want to keep the Batterskull over like another copy of Condescend or Remand, but yeah, not playing an Oblivion Stone effect is a little weird because obviously like Oblivion's Stone, it's like Wraths are good in control decks, you know, and put them all against the 6. Yeah, we're gonna keep. And we have no Wrath effects. Opponent mulligans to 5. So no O-Stone feels weird to me. It's also very good with Academy Ruins. I think that the biggest problem with this deck is just the disconnect of exactly what you want to be. You know, like, that last game was a Tron game. That was not a, you know, we just literally played mono green Tron for the most part. So trying to decide, like, how Tron-y you want to be versus how control you want to be. O-Stone certainly fits the control plan better. Makes a little more sense. Alright, tap 2 mana for the Teegster. The Teegster has arrived. Okay. Let's give it Remand here. It's fine. We've got plenty of answers to Teegster, so... Also doesn't stop creatures, so... You have like Remand, then we have Talisman into Remand again. Ghost Quarters. This is like a Leonin Arbiter deck. Knight of the Reliquary? Nah. So we'll relic ourselves in case they have Tarmogizzle. Read your Ugin the Spirit Dragon? Almost. Expedition map? That's not bad either. We should go map go. But we're gonna cast Remand again for sure. Just cast the Talisman. Could be some like Leonin and Arbory, you know, green-white something deck. Ghost Quarter targeting Urza's Tower. Main phase. Sure. Got plenty of islands. And Knight of Autumn. Interesting. I think we're still inclined to Remand. We could just, like... They're probably going to hit the Relic here. We could just cycle the Relic, basically. And then play Treasure Mage and Remand. Can I Sundering Titan them? That sounds pretty cool. I think this is fine. Remanding the Knight of the Reliquary is much more important. They're going to hit the thingy. Alright, that's fun. So, hit the Talisman, sure. I guess we're... I'm not really in the mood to crack Relic, I don't think. So that's, like, kind of lame, but it's fine. Another map. Especially want to go map here. Map. All day long. Just say go. Excuse me. They play Knight. We remand it. Are they like green-white Hero Precinct 1? All their cards are gold. Oh my god, maybe they are. Rise the Redeemed. Okay. That's a magic card, I guess. Makes a token? Sure. Eidolon of Obstruction. I have no idea what's happening. Not even a clue. Sure. Let's go get Urza's Tower, I guess, and they'll attack me for 4. Treasure Mage does defend decently well against what they've got in play. Green White like Hate Bears. Like, yeah, why are you playing this card? Maybe they're playing like a Mox Amber or something. I don't know what's going on, you know. Walking Ballista. Now I can play that one. It's a creature. Pretty big game. That's gonna be our big turn next turn, I think. So we're gonna go this. Play Treasure Mage. Just a blocker for the things that are currently in play. And I mean, Sundering Titan is kind of appealing. Just end the game. Wurmcoil, they have like paths. I mean, it's doing very good. Battlesphere is fine, but I want Titan. Playing Titan next turn seems like it's kind of game over. So $25 commander card. What is it? Is Rise the Redeem? Knight of the Reliquary. We can still play Titan next turn if we remand this. Yes. Or nah. Titan is pretty sweet. Alright, so we're just going to block here. I guess we block the redeemed. Just keep our thing around. Feels like game to me. We have 8, right? Ramp, they have exactly 8. Risks. Or you can go with risks, or you can go with that. And Sundering Titan. Boom shakalaka. That one, and that one, and that one. GLHF. Can't cast as Ugin, but feeling kind of okay. It's a $26 card. Wow. Sundering. The cool thing is, if we can repeal our Titan to kill more lands. Captain Jack, what's up, my friend? Captain Jack says, thank you all for supporting the judges. I've worked with many of them over and some of the most incredible people ever. One grateful L2. Thanks, Captain Jack. Captain Jack's a mod here, is a judge. Captain Jack is the man. Captain Jack, I appreciate that so much. We're raising money for judges. Exclamation point judges in chat. All your info. Ballista for 1 million, I guess. Is that good enough? Boom. And up, they scooped. Well, that was a weird one. Not really sure what they're up to over there, but it couldn't be Tron, blue or otherwise. So 2-0. 2-0. Let's go. I don't really know what was going on our opponent's side of the table, but that's okay. That's okay. Now, of course, Captain Jack mentioned the pile drivers. What are pile drivers? You're a pile driver. Want to buy a shirt? Wait, I already pitched that one. Go buy a shirt. Cool. Let's do the hex holder. Once you're allowed to go back outside again, you're going to need a way to store your cards, right? Bam, hex holder's here. Holds 4 double sleeve decks. Holds hand sanitizer, Zibby, pad, pen, playmat. It's all there. Thehexholder.com, promo code GYM10. Check it out. All right, also check out CoolStuffInc.com, CoolStuffInc.com. Number one source for your game shopping needs, CoolStuffInc.com. Promo code GYM5, 5% off your order, and you get a free Goblin token. And of course, my articles are there too. Free content every single day on CoolStuffInc.com. No paywall. And Friday's article was actually about Your Deck Live. I went over 3 decks we played on Your Deck Live that I updated, and that felt pretty good to me. Euro Factor Fiction, which is a super awesome deck. Big Chandra Blue Moon, and Crazy Hollow 1 Phoenix deck. Check those out. CoolStuffInc.com. Check it out. And of course, if you donate for the judge thing, please let me know in chat at me, and I'll add you to a list that's right here. There's no automated alerts and stuff through GoFundMe, but I'll do it manually. On the play, kind of an ugly hand. Definitely think there's a high cost of playing lands that are not blue lands, but we're to mulligan. Obviously feels very good. This is much better. Let's keep this and probably ship Battlesphere. Alright. So, little Urza's Mine action on turn 1. Mr. Bravado, thanks for the resub. Appreciate that. 20 months. Thank you so much. Basic Island. Ancestral Vision. Alright, well, our Chalice of the Voids just got a little bit better. Basic Island, Ancestral Vision. Weird day today in Modern. Must say on the weekend, all the weirdos come out, I guess. Fazmaster says, after Goblins, what's my favorite tribe in Magic? I don't know. I like zombies. Zombies are pretty cool. Let's put this like here, I guess. And they're going to say go. Now, Remand is very good against Vision. Alright, I guess we're playing Relic. Probably going to promptly cycle it, but right now our hand is not too exciting. The weird decks aren't out at their LGSs. Yes, I know. I know. But the good thing is our community is awesome, and like we said, we're raising money for judges who are affected by this. But we're also going to be playing some Magic too. Next weekend, I'll be playing in a tournament run by Scooter, and Scooter's running a tournament. It's going to be like, I think, 16 players, Pioneer tournament. It's going to be broadcast on the main feed will be on Todd Anderson's Twitch channel, and then all of the streamers playing in it are going to broadcast on their own channels as well. It's going to be really, really cool, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun next weekend. Aiden says, is there a version of your deck live where I submit more of a concept than an actual deck list and we skip to the part where I make it functional? Yeah, that's called the brew. All right, so Condescend looks pretty nice here. But yeah, the brew is an option on your deck live where you just give me an idea, I just build you a deck. So that costs a little more, obviously, but definitely a very fun option. What's up, Hammer? The top cards are Field of Ruin and Remand. Now, Remand obviously feels awesome against Ancestral Vision, so we're going to keep that and bottom the Field. This Field is, I guess Field hits like the Makokoro, but we probably shouldn't let Narset resolve ever, so. And I think we're going to draw a card off Relic next turn. Just try and find a land drop too. There's an argument towards keeping Field, just to like make the Field land drop and then draw a card and draw Remand, but it's on 2. Yeah, I could buy that maybe, but. Alright, awkward, but. Obviously, the Suspend zone is also the Exile zone, so it hides the Ancestral Vision. Really annoying. Do I want to rock Ballista here? Because we're not going to be remanding anything but this Ancestral Vision, probably. I think I do. Sub badges are coming. It's just hashtag soon, Captain Jack. I think that the sub badges are going to be numbers, like on the pile driver shirt. So the stylized blue with the red and white. The number is going to be your number of months subbed. I just have to like actually do that. So just hashtag soon. That's the idea. Our closing date is supposed to be in less than 2 months, and if we don't move because of this coronavirus, I'm going to lose my mind. So we're waiting for 2 years to move. So we're currently 2-0. I'm not the biggest Mono Blue Tron fan in the world, but we are 2-0. You know, we're doing it. This is, of course, his Leeds' deck. Most things seem reasonable. There's a few qualms I have. We can go over that, but end step, Makokoro. Each player draws a card. Yeah, let's go. All right, so we're going to Vision. We're going to Remand, obviously. Opponent's playing some sort of like Narset something deck. Oh, yeah, it felt good. Oh, that feel good or what, folks? They're playing taking turns? Maybe. I don't know. Everyone's saying they're playing turns. Well, yeah, we're playing Magic. We each get a turn. That's how it works. They get a turn, I get a turn. They get a turn, I get a turn. Suspend Vision, say go at 6 cards in hand. Draw land, please. Okay. Duh. It would be totally unfair if they got more turns than I did. So, chat's saying they're playing, it's a deck that plays cards that say, like, take an extra turn. Owling Mine, that was my first Pro Tour. Pro Tour Honolulu 2006, where there was a deck called Owling Mine that was popular, that literally just boomeranged your lands and played Howling Mine and tried to give you too many cards in your hand. So you would take damage off a card called Ebony Owl Nitsuke. Let's look at this. This is a fun little side quest here. So it played Ebony Owl Nitsuke. There's no mouse over for. Oh, there we go. So if your opponent has more than 7 cards, or 7 or more cards, they take 4 damage. So they would literally just fill your hand and then sudden impact also. They would fill your hand by bouncing all your lands with Eye of Nowhere and Boomerang, and play Howling Mine and Kami Crescent Moon, and just lock you. The deck could not beat a 1-drop aggro deck, but crushed everyone else. And I played Zoo in this tournament, and I crushed like multiple Ally Mine players. It was awesome. And it was so good that decks actually played the card 1 with nothing. Like black-white mid-range decks played this card in a Pro Tour. 1 black, discard your hand. That's how good the Ally Mine deck was, and how much the mid-range decks could not beat it. Pretty fun. Each player does a card, sure. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. So, they have a million cards in hand. We have a million cards in hand. We have... I'd like to get Tron, honestly. What a world. 1 with nothing. So when I tell you that any cards that cost 1 mana is possibly playable, there you go. Narset Parter Avails. Really don't want this one resolving. I would love to cast Thirst this turn. We're going to just Condescend here, I think. Just do it for 4, I guess. Is that like Spirit Guy? I don't know. 1 with nothing. Chalice of the Void, Academy Ruins. Now, Chalice on 0 does counter Ancestral Vision. But I kind of want to just make Tron, honestly. I think we're going to keep it, though. We're at the bottom of the Academy. I don't even know. There's so many cards in hand. It's so far away. Who's at the bottom? I guess Thirst for our turn. Try to find some Tron. What are they up to? Ooh. We're getting sleepy, folks. Exhaustion. Sort of a time warp. Our stuff doesn't untap. I think we're in trouble, folks. They've got a lot of cards in hand, too. I think you might be in trouble here, folks. They're a very mean deck. Their goal is to take all the turns. Eddie. Oh my god, they just miracled the Temple Mastery. We're dead. Oh, man. Eddie, resub. Appreciate that. 2 years for Eddie. Everyone, please. 2 years. For deck text, no. Please do not fill out the form for deck text. Just donate and put the link in chat. I should make that more clear because it makes me very confused otherwise. Quote anti-flag. You're gonna die for your government. I saw them play a long time ago. So they have 2 turns in a row here. Yeah, we're screwed. Big hype for Eddie. 2-year resub. Mystic Sanctuary. God, this is obnoxious as hell. Put back Exhaustion. Yeah, we're just dead. We're locked. Well, while we're sitting here being locked by our opponent, who's going to take every turn and make us feel terrible about ourselves, I want to remind everyone that we're raising money. That's right. Money for judges who are currently out of work because there are no Magic tournaments to judge. Link in chat, exclamation point, judges. We're trying to beat Russ and raise more money, and we are crushing him at an almost 10-to-1 ratio. So keep it up, folks. Great cause. Everyone's awesome. If you donate, please at me in chat. I'll put you on the list you see on the screen right now. I mean, the problem is that I have to keep F6ing against them, and they could fizzle, which is really annoying. I'm just going to concede, I think. What do they have? 2 cards. And they can keep fetching Mystic Sanctuary and put Time Warps on top of their deck. It's obnoxious. Obnoxious. Miss Sinister. What's that for, my friend? $10. 10 buckaroos. Alright, we're just going to concede. We're just dead. A deck tech. Mentor. After this league, my friend. After this league. Oh god, it's all breaking. It's all falling apart. The world's falling apart. Alright, so that wasn't very good for us. We just didn't draw Tron, have these big boom booms in our hand, and just kind of Alright. So, Thought-Knot Seer, for sure. What do we want and not want here? So let's look at Thought-Knot Seer, definitely. Mystical Dispute, definitely. Just Chalice on 0. It's not even that good, like, honestly. It, like, only stops the thing. Yeah, so they have Fire's Invention in their deck, right? Yeah, I mean, that's, like, okay. I'd say we definitely don't want Dismember or Repeal. And then one of the counter spells. I just don't like Chalice in this deck at all. Just not about it. Batterskull's also pretty mopey. All of our big things are kind of like just eh. We can't really tap out for them that much. It's got like Battlesphere. Relic is okay, I guess. Gust is okay. It's possible they have some sort of like sideboard juke also, which Gust probably hits, like Rabble Master or something like that. I haven't seen their deck before, so. Treasure Mage is also pretty mopey. On the play, too, you got this Gemstone Caverns. Alright, let's try this. We leave in one Chalice, so we can go get it and counter the thingy. Ancestral Visions. Wurmcoil's pretty bad, also. Yeah, I guess Battlesphere does kill faster than Ugin. Maybe Ugin is worse than these cards. I think Battlesphere back in, I guess. Sideboard Ugin's Nexus, just for these matchups. I know that what that card does, kind of, but not really. I should stretch. Let's stand up. Oh, yeah, let's go. Big stretch. Oh, gotta keep loose. Gotta stretch more. Gotta be healthy, folks. We're all gonna be, house-ridden over the next few weeks. Self-quarantined, social isolation, whatever it's called. You gotta stretch. You gotta stretch. Oh, yeah, here we go. Stretch, stretch, stretch. We're going first. I have a standing desk in my new office. Hashtag soon. Alright, there we go. Good stretch. No Tron lands again. No Tron lands again. We have Remand. Ballista seems also kind of mopey. I'm going to mulligan this hand. This hand just kind of sucks. Come on! Alright, well, it has more interaction, I guess. Not really thrilled about this. Alright, we'll play Tolaria West. So you go. Don't think we're going to be able to transmute that one anytime soon. And there's your Ancestral Vision. And Condescend. Alright, I mean, I guess we're playing the Relic and just trying to draw another land here. So, Visions. Castle Vantress. Alright, draw a land here, please. Tron land for Vap. Oh, nope, that's not a land. Come on. Alright, we're dead. Yeah, they're playing Fires. We believe they're playing Fires. They have red lands too, so. Having Chalice to counter one card feels pretty bad, you know? Yeah, I mean, if we draw a land next turn, like, maybe we have a chance, but Titan is pretty sweet. Oh, please play a spell. No, not Visions again. I left in one Chalice, right? You left in one Chalice. We did it. Alright, so visions are on 1 and 3, and they miracle a temporal mastery. Literally my least favorite mechanic ever conceived in the game of Magic the Gathering is miracles. Could not hate it more. So now we have to counter this, or they just get to go off with vision next turn. We can't play our Thirst, which sucks. They have Dispute, something like that. No. Thought-Knot Seer, more than Storm, more than Dredge, more than everything. We really just need to draw land. I mean, even though map is sort of a land, we need to draw an actual land, I think. We don't have time to crack a map, so bottom. I guess we're just gonna be Thirst for Knowledging main phase, I guess. Just trying to draw land. We can dispute something maybe. I don't even know. Alright, we drew a land. Discard an artifact. Discard Wurmcoil Engine. It's not a blue land, but whatever. I've played Miracles before. I mean, I'm not gonna not play things I don't like them, you know, but alright, they get to fire up visions, we can't do anything. They've got 9 cards in hand. They're going to exhaustion us, make us feel bad about ourselves. No, opt. Okay. You might have one last turn. Maybe. They have so many cards. Tapped Mystic Sanctuary. Nice Castle Vantress. Oh, boy. Could have put Mastery on top of their deck, too. Wow. Alright. So you're telling me there's a chance. Discarded Lightning Bolt to hand size. Cranium, 25-month resub. Thanks so much, I appreciate it. Alright, so land, Talisman, go. See, I find top decking Bonfire the opposite of fun. That's me, though. That's one of the cool things about Magic is that, you know, different strokes, different folks. They're going to attempt to remand my Talisman of Dominance. I mean, I guess. Kind of like having Dispute and... I guess Condescend is not really a 2-mana spell, but Aether Gust is. I played a Shared Fate deck? No. I have not. I don't really like this a lot, but I think we gotta make our drops here. Hopefully they just like go for fires, we can just gust it. Opt, sure. That's the 4th opt. They are opting. No gust skis. Alright. Alright. Untap. Big draw. Thirst for Knowledge. Kind of an awkward one. I think we're going to main phase it. It's not ideal, but it's not really like a lot we can do. You got to make some sort of forward progress before they draw a million cards next turn, so... Remand my Thirst for Knowledge. Not feeling too good, folks. We're certainly giving them a little bit too much time. It is turn 7. They have 11 cards in their hand. Ten cards in their hand. Wow, they're saying go? What are they up to over there? Instead of even cast Thirst? They discard 3 cards here? I guess we're gonna ask them. I mean, sure, whatever. First. This is a control matchup I would just untap, but Snapcaster Mage? Sure. Chaz says, I think the major underlying problem with Blue Tron versus Green Tron is Blue Tron plays to not lose. Green Tron plays to win first, not lose second. Yeah, I agree. The lack of a proactive plan is definitely an issue where we're not trying to really accomplish something directly. We're kind of just like playing these control cards that are fine and then just playing these Tron cards which are also fine and kind of like hoping it pieces together properly. They pitch Mastery, Steam Vents, Misty Rainforest. Okay. We draw another Remand. That's actually not bad. Obviously, our Condescend's getting worse because we're getting outmanaged here, which is like ridiculous, but I'm pretty sure we're just playing Thirst again. We just have to make land drops. We can't win. You don't play Tron because Blue Tron because to have the highest win percentage. You play because it's fun. That's definitely what this deck is for sure, and it is fun. I mean, every game's a puzzle. It's like a 10th Remand. How many Remands do they have? We could dispute here. We're just like soft. We just have to make some sort of forward progress here. What's up, Ben? They've drawn so many cards. This does not thrill me, but draw 3. No lands? Oh my god. This is unbelievable. Alright, we'll discard Ballista. Oh boy. Alright, well, we got a Remand and a prayer here. Oh boy. Discarded Mastery and 2 lands. Maybe their hand's all like land heavy, hopefully. I don't even know. Oh god, here we go. Time Warp. I wonder if we're never taking another turn again. What do y'all think? Pretty sure we're not taking another turn, folks. Remand my Remand. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I mean, the theoretical advantage to playing Blue Tron, playing Tron lands in your control deck is you always have mana advantage. And this game, they have 7 lands and we have 5. So, tilt. Tilt. Yeah, they're master. I mean, they don't actually have a draw engine yet, but they can just put that back on top. Well, I'm just going to concede. I don't play anymore. All right. Kind of lame. Definitely did not draw super well there, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? They took the turns. It's like this force negation. It's definitely a possibility. It's a possibility. I feel like I'd almost want to build this deck more like a control deck and just play less big dumb things. Which is like weird because like you just win so many games by casting Ugin on turn 4. You know, so like taking that aspect out of your deck is odd. But I don't know. Force negation is pretty good. And obviously Thirst for Knowledge for card draw is pretty useful, so like you can get the cards back. Like I don't know if playing Treasure Mage, Batterskull, all these like rando big mana cards that are like only medium is good anyway. So alright, kind of an awkward hand, but we have Thirst and Condescend, so I think this is fun. We'll keep. I don't know if this card's good either, honestly. It's just like super clunky. Oh my god, we're dead. Oh god. Oh god. Somebody help me, please. I need an adult. Honestly, I think conceding this game might have even been better than playing a land. There's no way we're beating a 7-card prowess hand here. There's just not a chance in hell. And now they have a chance to bring like Blood Moons and stuff. Forked Bolt me, sure. I guess we found a Chalice matchup. That's true. We found our Chalice matchup. Forked Bolt, light up the stage. Light up the stage reveals. Manamorphose and Lightning Bolt. Actually, if we get to Remand Manamorphose next turn, it's not the end of the world. And we're committed. We're playing. It's too late to scoop early. We're ready to play Tolaria West. Even though they would think we were playing Amulet, it's the same sideboard cards come in, so. Like, if we had played Basic Island and said go, I might have just scooped early. But they already know we're playing a land-based deck, so. Now they cast Manamorphose, we remand it. I drew a land anyway. It's kind of stinky. They're going to bolt me first. Okay. If I Chalice on 1 drop, does it stop Spectacle? No. So, light up stage always costs 3. That's why when you play Burn or Prowess or whatever, Rift Bolt, Skewer the Critics, light up a stage, cards like that are very good against Chalice. Most importantly, Rift Bolt and Skewer the Critics. Well, now we're just going to Condescend the Manamorphose, so. Which is better for us, I think. Better chance of drawing a Chalice. Ballista Tower. I would say we don't want Ballista. I would say that Tower is reasonable. I think casting Ugin on turn 4 might be good enough. We're at 9 life and they have 3 cards in hand. I mean, for a game on the draw against Prowess, I think we're like somewhat in this game. Burst Lightning, powerful magic card. Light up stage. So we're gonna counter this. They have 2 cards left. What's up, y'alls? Loving the new Historic Anthology. Yeah, I might be down to play some of that. Play some Historic. Alright, bottom that. Treasure Mage buys a turn and could possibly bridge the gap to a Wurmcoil. So if I go Mage next turn, block Soul Scar, get Wurmcoil. That's probably just worse than having the ability to rip a Tron line and play Ugin and maybe win the game. Yeah, I'm going to bottom that. I don't think Mage is very good at all. So we're at 7, dead to a bolt. Ooh. That is not the Tron land we were looking for. But could be worse, I suppose. Don't see us winning here. The problem with Historic is it's just another format. Like when they added Pioneer, and it was Pioneer, Modern, and Standard, it just felt like there were so many formats, and now there's even more. Like it's so much to keep up with. This is a content creator. I'm trying to do try to keep a little variety, but it's just like so much. So much. Alright, so obviously on the draw with a pretty mopey hand against Prowess, the fact that we were even in that game was impressive. Now I get the board accordingly, bringing our extra Chalice, things like that. So we're gonna want Aether Gusts, extra Chalice, and Thought-Knot Seers, maybe. Seer's good against Burn. I'm not sure how good it is against the Prowess deck. I would say we don't want Dismember, even though it's kind of okay against them, but Remand is pretty bad. It's worse than Condescend, I think. We're probably going to try and be more of a Tron deck than a control deck. Let's cut like all the remands, I think. Thought-Knot Seer. Plus the Chalice, Repeal. It comes down to do I want Seer over like Condescend? I mean, Seer does not necessarily block super well. I'd say Battlesphere and Battlesphere Titan are also bad too. I'm just gonna bring the Seers in. Let's try this. Feels like Chalice or bust, but I don't know. I mean, honestly, we were kind of in that game on the play. Like maybe we had a chance at that game. Hello, Magic Online. Let's get rolling here. 2-1 so far. Mono Blue Tron. Down a game against Mono Red Prowess. Yeah, I would like to go first, actually. So, I mean, this hand has natural Tron, or not natural Tron, but, you know, has turn 3 Tron, but nothing to do with it. Like, can we even keep this hand? We're just drawing to a big card. I guess we'll keep. Put them all against a 6. I mean, there's aren't that many boom booms. You know, like we bored out some of the boom booms, and there's aren't that many. But put them all against a 5. Oh boy. Like if this was an island, I'd be much happier because we could at least like thirst on turn 4 and draw stuff. We have a tapped island. Might even be an argument for turn 1 Tolaria West, turn 2 map Relic. 5, but no, we're just gonna go for. I guess we just go for the early Tron. Fiery Islet, so probably, wow, no 1-drop is insane for us. And we drew the island. Alright. Coming up Millhouse, etc., etc. Land go here. Assemble Tron. And then, see where we go from there. Double Fiery Islet. Lava Spike. 17. Light up the stage. Reveals Mountain. It's pretty good for us. Pretty good for us. So we're probably playing Island this turn? Yeah, we're just playing Island. Play Island, say go. We're not going to play Relic. Not yet, at least. Fire off a Thirst. Look for something big. Manamorphose, sure. Tolaria is just like way too slow. It's just unbelievably slow. It's blue, which is almost impossible to use in the early game. Doesn't find Tron very well anyway. And then finding a Chalice way too late. I think its card should not be in the deck. We're going to tune this deck up a little bit. I think that could be fine. But we got to make some changes here. Spike Manamorphose. So they're doing things, but Prowess is a deck that is very, very reliant on having a 1-mana creature. Otherwise, there's like a really bad burn deck, which is kind of what's happening right now. So we're going to keep this Relic. I want to turn off Bedlam Reveler. So discarding 2 lands here is certainly fine. We drew Ugin. It's funny, we drew Ugin. I don't think we're using it yet. Tolaria is one of the best cards in the deck. I strongly disagree. It could be a ballista also, but I think in the early game it's just far too much of a cost. And in the late game, if you already have Tron and stuff and you're doing big things, you'll probably be winning anyway. So I think it's a win more card. So actually, get pitched like just Ancient Artifact. We just have so many lands. Yeah, I'm just discard 2 cards. We'll discard the like mine power plant. We were probably gonna end up getting Chalice. Okay, never mind. Naturally draw Chalice, sure. Let's do everything. Let's do Chalice, Map, and Relic. And Talisman, I guess, too. Just gonna pop it immediately. Again, Trinket Mage. I think if you want to make this deck more competitive, the goal is just to cut all the cute stuff. No Trinket Mages, no Tolaria West. Just try and streamline the deck a little bit to reduce the clunk factor. That's my my big concern. Chalice on 1 will not stop Mystical Dispute. The printed cost on the top right of the card is the converted mana cost of the card. So we've played all our 1s. Just play Talisman. And I guess Chalice. Alright, Chalice on 1. I think boarding Chalice is fine, but in the main deck it doesn't seem very good to me. I think that bringing some level of consistency to your draws is just important. Red in the pool. Manamorphose. You got it. Bedlam Reveler might have been a way out for them, but that is no longer the case. Fiery Islet, sure. Fiery Islet again, sure. Got him. We'll take that. We'll take that. Trinket Mage is like okay. It's just like Trinket Mage hasn't been playable in Modern for a long time. It used to be a defining characteristic of the extended format. Trinket Mage is everywhere. But Magic cards were a little weaker back then, you know. So power creep is definitely a thing. All right, now we're on the draw. So Condescend is even worse. But realistically, it's funny because I think Dismember is almost playable because killing that creature is so important, but 4 damage is too much. So, all right, let's run it back. I think Force Negation is also a reasonable thing too. It's like not easy to cast, like I hard cast it, but yeah, Gemstone Caverns, Tolaria West, even Blast Zone's not super exciting to me. I would like to play Oblivion Stone. I think it should be like mostly islands, 1 Academy Ruins, and maybe a Field of Ruin. Oh boy, this hand is, whew. So we have Chalice, but our hand is completely unplayable otherwise. We gotta mulligan this. They kept 7. They're not gonna have an answer to Chalice in this game. We're gonna mulligan. Go to 5. It's better. It's better. Ship Tolaria West and what? We're on the draw. It's probably Condescend. Blast Zone is okay, but it's about the deck making the deck more consistent overall, you know? There's tons of cute cards you can play. Always. You know? But alright, so we have Repeal, which is not too bad. So hopefully this turn isn't too bad for us. Crash Through. Not a bad start. I do love Crash Through, though. Crash is the nut. Crash Through number 2. Thank God. So no other creatures is a pretty big game. We're taking effectively a Lava Spike here. We get to repeal the Soulscar Mage. and build ourselves up to Thought-Knot Seer. That's not bad either, honestly. Does our board have any Thorn of Amethyst? No. Why would we want that card? Our deck's all spells. Lava Spike, sure. Lava Spike. Alright. We get it. Get the idea here. Repeal's pretty good. Okay. Now you just gotta get paid off for having Tron here. Soul Scar Mage. I guess we will leave it in play. There's no reason to counter it or whatever. We can just put it into their deck from play. We can have Gust and Seer up next turn, but if I draw a blue card, I want to cast it, so we'll just cast this right now. What do they think of the prowess mechanic? I think it's awesome. I love prowess. I love prowessy stuff. Very cool mechanic. Rewards a good deck building. It's challenging. Because every creature you play with prowess is not a self-perpetuating card, so they top the Soul Scar Mage. That feels good. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. Now you're just making it too easy. Alright, let's Thirst first. Alright, yeah. Alright. In response to Thought-Knot Seer, Burst Lightning me. Lightning Bolt me. We're at 6. They have 2 cards in hand. The cards are Abrade, and they have a Soul Scar Mage on the top of their deck. And we've got Ugin. The old Ugin here. Never. Oh, they have a Braid. Interesting. So, play Wurmcoil, they get to braid it, which is like. I just play Ugin and kill the Soul Scar Mage. Leave a blue up, I guess. They can trigger my Thought-Knot Seer, but I mean, whatever. Like, the ultimate on Ugin is like 2 turns away. That's faster than Wurmcoil attacking, so. If we attack and bait a Braid, they get to draw a card off Thought-Knot Seer, which is not acceptable, so. Lava Spike targeting me. Oh boy. They've already cast 3 spikes and a bolt, and we need to dodge one of these for 1 turn, and the game is over. Can we do it? So, they have 1 turn to draw to 3 bolts and 1 spike, and I don't think they have any other outs. Maybe Smash Smithereens, but they're playing a Braid though, so. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to say go. I'm going to hit F6, and I'm going to walk over there. Because I can't look. I just can't look. Please no, I'm going to stretch. Here we go. Everything's fine. Everything's cool. No big deal. No big deal. Everything's cool. Just over here. Nothing bad is happening. Nothing bad is happening at all. They drew a Fiery Islet, and they drew a card off of it, and they played Monastery Spear, and then they conceded the game. That's what happened. I was sort of right. Man, scoop lag is the worst. It's so bad for TV. It's unbelievable. I scooped like a minute and a half ago. Woo! All right. 3-1. Mono Blue Tron. Just rocking our way through here. And, yeah, I think this deck could actually be fine if it gets tuned up. Too many cutesies here. Too many cutesies. Remember, folks, make sure you check out bcwsupplies.com. BCW Supplies. Number 1 source for your game shopping needs. Go buy your Elite 2 deck guard sleeves. Best sleeves in the market. Not close. Not close. And Check them out, bcwsupplies.com. Also check out their deck lockers, their binders. I've used their gear for the last 4+ years. It's all I use, and it's phenomenal stuff. It's been around the country countless times with me, so check it out. And we got resubs here. Garen, Joder, and Train-based gameplay, both over 1 year resubs. I love you all. Thanks so much. Let's go. Well, let me tell you, I would keep this 4-card hand if I was playing Tron. So, I guess we're keeping, despite the fact that we can't cast half our hand. We're going to keep. Maybe you want some blue cards, you know? Just sprinkle little blue cards on top. It's no big deal, you know? Oh, man. All right. Here we go. Clearly should map for an island. I mean, if we didn't have his Ugin, we would, honestly. It's hilarious. Very funny. Wooded foothills go. Sure. There's a non-zero chance you map for an island. Obviously, if they like thought sees us, take Ugin or whatever. It's pretty funny. Basic mountain? Oh, they're just playing burn. Or something. What are they doing? Alright. What do we get here? Honestly. Fetch mountain, end step, bolt you. Play Bloodstained Mire, say go. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling island too, actually. They're going to be so surprised. Oh, God. All right. Yoinks. Gotcha. Well, I never knew that an exhibition map can get 2 lands. Why not both? Why not both? Never punish. That was the right play, though. Oh, man. Where's my glasses? Yeah, there we go. It's too easy. Maybe I'll become a professional mono blue Tron streamer. What do y'all think? Should I do that? Just play mono blue Tron all day, every day. Forget Mog Monday. Mono blue Tron Monday. Overgrown Tomb. Tarmogoyf. I guess we Condescend. Gemstone Caverns, bottom. Blast Zone. It's not bad. I mean, like, they could obviously have Assassin Chokers to kill my my Ugin. Did I even cast Ugin? Let's bottom this. Raging Ravine, go. Talisman of Dominance. I'm pretty sure we just cast Talisman as they go. You have Condescend. Could cast a Treasure Mage, I guess. That's even better, I think. We cast Thirst too, though. Just Mage for like a Sundering Titan. Ooh. Oh, sorry. It's too hot for TV. This game is peak Mono Blue Tron. Just peak. Treasure Mage. 1 red in the pool. 1 green in the pool. Cast Ren and 6. Or nah. And Batterskull, Condescend. I mean, they're not going to have any lands as of very, very soon. We're casting Titan. We're going to call our blue source Titan, but top, I think. So I think casting Batterskull is fine if they have a trophy for my my Tron. They're playing a land. Alright, so they have trophies. So I guess we shuffle anyway. I'm so stupid. Alright, so sure. That's fine. So Tron land off the top. Kinda. Alright, I guess. We're gonna have 7 mana with 2 8s in our hand. Sure. It's fine, I guess. Let's get our tower, mine, power plant. We get to cast Thirst if we want to, so we've got 2 pretty unbeatable cards in our hands. Even a Thoughtseize won't do it, so that's not a Thoughtseize. That's a Barrenmoor. That's a Barrenmoor. I respect Barrenmoor. I respect their land choices too. A little Odyssey lands here are kind of nice. All right, so they have Wrenn and 6, which means that Sundering Titan is not as good as it could be. Apparently it is, though. That's a scoop. It's funny because Tron's typically good against Jund anyway, so works out well for us. Who's pumped for that 4-1? Who's pumped for that 4-1? Let's go. Mono Blue Tron. I'm going to quit my job and become a Mono Blue Tron player. That's what I'm going to do. Just got to do it, you know? Just got to do it. Alright, so let's see here. What are we up to? The old Junskis. Definitely different than Abzan. I played Abzan earlier. I'd say Chalice is better against them, but I don't think it's great. I don't really like Chalice that much. Love the relics. I guess Gust is good. Dismember's like okay. It's not great. Like not all their threats are creatures. Thought-Knot Seer is not very good. Huh. We're on the draw, so we can leave Gemstone Caverns, I guess. I don't mind cutting a land against them anyway. I'll just cut these stupid Caverns. We're never going to draw Caverns. So the question is, do I want Chalice or not? That's basically the big question here. I don't think I do. This seems fine. Let's try this. I don't think you want second Dismember. Like, their threats are more Planeswalker based because they have the Wrenn and 6s also. So like, and like our life all kind of matters. I don't know. It's not really a thing. Not really feeling it. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. We're good. But where'd he go? Wherever I go, there I am. Come on. You must know I have a hangnail. I'm trying to tweeze it out. It's really annoying me. Oh boy, that's a hand. I really hate the mulligan to Thoughtseize deck, but what are you gonna do? Woo! Whew! Hello. Hello. Hello and welcome. Let's do this. Dismember? Sure. Sure. Alright, let's go. Welcome to the Thunderdome. Wrenn and 6. Yeah, so that's what I was saying about Wrenn and 6, you know? Wrenn and 6 is stupid. I think Wrenn and 6 would be really, really fun if fetch lands didn't exist. But just draw a land, like a fetch land every turn is pretty boring, you know? Cards super suited with other cards, you know, like Barrenmoor and stuff like that, but have my hockey meets been postponed? Yeah, my beer league's currently canceled. John's isn't. John played hockey yesterday, 2 days ago. He played a sick game, too. His team was down a few players, and their goalie wasn't there, so one of their kids had to just throw ads on. They played really well. I know, no hockey. We were in the middle of my fantasy hockey playoffs, in the semifinals of my fantasy hockey playoffs, and sorry. Oh god. All right, so that's fine. So they have their Planeswalker draw. The Ren 6 Liliana draw is really busted. All right. That's not the worst, I guess. Like, they're definitely just casting Liliana, so... So I usually play left wing if I can, but on my team I'll play whatever. You know, I played defense for a while. I played center the last few games. I prefer to play left wing. And then John's a forward. John plays 4-on-4, like actual roller hockey, and he's just a forward. There's no real delineation in standard roller hockey. So, I guess we're gonna gust this. I guess we'll do it in their draw steps and have the option of playing it. They're probably just playing Liliana anyway, but there's no point in giving them the option, I suppose. Liliana's going to be pretty annoying, honestly. Why not on fetch trigger? When would they fetch, though? Yeah, actually, you're right. I'm stupid. They would have fetched them plus to get it back. Yeah, I'm stupid. You're right. I wasn't thinking ahead. Totally correct. Totally correct. So I just wait, and they crack a fetch with the intent of trying to get it back Ren 6, and then in response I gust the Ren 6 and then shuffles it away. So totally correct. Because the thought process is, the shortcut in my mind is, well, it's a Planeswalker, you have to do things before they have priority. But it doesn't do anything if it don't have priority yet. So, yeah, I screwed up. Stone Rain, not even Pillage, not even Molten Rain, just actual Stone Rain, and they guess right? Ah. Brutal. They won their flip, too? That's so sick. Alright, I guess we're going to field them and try and shuffle the Ren 6 away. Stone Rain. They Stone Rain me, that's what happened. Stone Rain. Oh, you kind of love to see it, I'm not going to lie. Now we have Dismember up for like a Goyf or something, so... John's been boarding Pillage lately. Because he can't Veil of Summer it, unlike Fulminator Mage. But Stone Rain proper is something else. What is this? Oh, that's pretty bad. They have Barrenmore too. Now their Ren 6 is actually... Oh, they sacked it away, so shuffled it. Alright, well, what do you got here, friend? Liliana again? Get Oblivion Sower? That'd be sweet. Alright, there's Liliana. So we'll ship our power plant, I suppose. They discard another Liliana. And they have a Damping Sphere? What a hater. What a hater. Haters. That's not bad. We just cast that naturally. Let's draw a little fire of Miss Liliana if possible. Tap 2. Green and black in the pool. Tarmogoyf. Planeswalker, sorcery, land, instant. No artifact yet, though. That's really awkward. So, we can kill the Goyf with Dismember, so we don't want to discard that. And then, we kind of want the 6 land for a Wurmcoil. We can't. If we discard the Wurmcoil, we can't kill the Tarmogoyf. All right, scrub a land, I guess. Sucks, but discard a Forest. All right. So wouldn't mind a land here. God damn it. That's actually good. Kinda. Sorta. All right, let's kill this. No! That sucks. I think we're dead, folks. All right, we're gonna back it in. We can't stop Liliana. They have Damping Sphere also. Stone Rain and Veil of Summer in the same matchup. That's a reason to not play Mono Blue Tron. You give your opponent the ability to board in Stone Rain and Veil of Summer at the same time. Whew. Brutal. We're just not getting out in front of the Liliana, and the Goyf's too big to handle now. So, alright. Now we're on the play again. Freaking Stone Rain. Freaking Stone Rain. Unbelievable. I mean, that makes me a little more interested in Chalice on 1, honestly. Stops Veil Summer. Let's get just Veil Summer discard spells, I guess. And like maybe some bolts, but it's not really super relevant. Yeah, O-Stone seems pretty huge. We're just going to leave it. Oh, excuse me. Liliana is pretty annoying. Don't really have a great answer to it. Ugin the Spirit Dragoon. I have returned. Alright, going first. Stone Rain. Wow, that's a pretty bad hand here. Oh boy, we're gonna ship this one. Yeah, sure. This hand's a lot better. I guess we dump Dismember here. Keep this. Ship Dismember. Yeah. Alright, this is fine. This is fine. So even with a discard spell, we at least have Tron, so we're still drawing off the top. So if they have like the Damping Sphere and the Stone Rain and everything else again, we could probably be in big trouble, but do I want to have Gust for Ren 6? Like, is having... There's not really much benefit to having the Voltron on turn 3, because, like, it's not much to cast with it, honestly, so... Alright, so they know we have Gust, obviously, but this is fine. Prefer to have, like, Remand or something, but... Put it on the bottom? Sure. We're so good at this. Alright. I guess we can get Academy Ruins now. Cliff's Tomb. Inquisition of Coslic. Alright. I mean... See my Natty Tron? I think we're going to leave it in play so we don't get Liliana'd. So we're just going to untap and draw. Also gets Fit Stone Rain. It's insurance policy. Hello! Is that even good? Yeah, I guess it's good. I'm going to play it for 3, though. I'm not going to play it for 4. I'm going to leave up the ability to map. I think I want to get Academy Ruins for sure. Be able to play it next turn. I guess this exposes it to Bolt, but I don't think they would have Bolt in their deck post-board against me. It brought in a lot of cards, so leaving in Bolt seems pretty odd, or push, things like that. So now if they Stone Rain or do whatever, we can definitely map for something nice here. Bloodbraid Elf says Inquisition. Love it. And they are attacking. That is fine. Let's go get our Academy Ruins. I'd like to thank the Academy. So you have to crash back for... You can pump twice if you want to, honestly. It's a little ambitious, but I think the idea of putting Batterskull on top of our deck feels pretty good. Get 3 cards in hand? Sure. So we can still do everything. Just pump this once and play map, and then still have access to map or Academy Ruins. Sure. Send him a clown here. I don't think I have another Talisman either. Cycle Barrymore, sure. Like, Talisman serves the same purpose that Chromatic Star serves in, like, the regular Tron deck. Just turns your colorless into non-colorless. This is pretty good. This is fine. We're going to put... I mean, we have lethal in theory if we just pump twice. But I'm going to assume they have something here. Just get my Batterskull and cast Batterskull next turn. So, untap, draw Batterskull. We have 5 and 4. Is there a reason to... I mean, you can map for tower. Let me do that, though. Just gonna cast this and see what they do. I think Kolaghan's Command, they probably just use it in my draw step, but just in case, I guess. Try and, like, do it in response to a pump. Could be awkward. Living Weapon. Could also, like... Actually, we can't equip. We're 1 short, but we could equip. We could get us tower and then equip and then attack. That's also lethal, but I'm just not doing chill here. I just don't want to get screwed by something. I think we just... This is fine. I just like having the flexibility of being able to Ruins or map or bounce Batterskull or, you know, whatever. We could pump here, but if they have a kill spell, it's like things get really, really awkward, I think. So just chill again. I think we're way ahead. There's no reason to really, like, expose ourselves to stuff. Scoop lag? Scoop lag. All right. So, 4-1. That's the modus operandi of the day so far. 4-1. And 4-1 with Naya Knights. 4-1 with mono blue Tron. This is Leeds' deck. We like it. We like it. And now comes the tune-up portion of your deck live. I'm going to tune this deck up. Let's take a look here. I want to make this deck more consistent. That's what I want to do. I want to cut the cute stuff and just streamline it a bit. So, Gemstone Caverns, gone. Tolaria West, gone. You should probably have snow cover lands in our deck, just because that's just what you're supposed to be doing. So, All the islands are gone. How do we ever beat Stone Rain? Well, they didn't drop that game, you know. Oh, we're like, we gotta reset all filters here. We're gonna know what we're doing. So yeah, we're gonna smooth this out a little bit. Just give it a little massage, you know. Islands are gone. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Caverns and Tolaria West are gone. I think Academy Ruins, Blast Zone, Field of Ruin feels like a reasonable amount of utility lands for me. Didn't like the Chalices. I did like the Relics a lot, actually. Relic felt pretty good to me. Repeal also felt nice. Talisman felt nice. Maybe the third Talisman's not necessary, but I didn't love Treasure Mage. And then we have this weird split of threats. The one Sundering Titan, the one Battlesphere, the one Mindslaver, the one Wurmcoil, and this one Treasure Mage, like, trying to hold it all together. I definitely don't like Batterskull. I think that's just like a really easy one right off the bat. Honestly, Ballista was fine, but I don't think I want 3 of them. It's not very good in the early game. If you don't actually have Tron, it's pretty bad, which I'm not really about. And then, like, the problem is, how many threats does this deck even want to play? If we're playing a bunch of Wurmcoils, a bunch of Karns, like, you just play mono green Tron, you know? So what's our advantage here? You know, what's our competitive difference? You know, I think Oblivion Stone's a must. Run Urza, 2 Worms, 2 Battlesphere. See, Urza's interesting too, because like Urza seems it would be like, it's okay in this deck, but not necessarily great. Oblivion Stone. I want at least 2 Oblivion Stones. One Dismember's fine. I want to shave a Ballista. I like the 2 Ugins also. Like 2 Ugins, 2 Oblivion Stone feels like a nice little control package to me. I don't think Battlesphere is very good. Like, I just don't think it's very good. And then Wurmcoil, Slaver, Titan. And then 1 Treasure Mage, try and like piece it together, I guess. I suppose. To cut the beauty. So I'm trying to keep this a mono blue Tron deck here. Obviously, I think if you want to play Tron and you want to win, your goal is to win games, you should probably just be playing mono green. But I think it's definitely cool. Seems fun. Tapping artifacts for blue. We don't really have that many artifacts that actually stay in play, you know. So Urza also costs double blue. Don't think this is really an Urza deck. I think you maybe build it as such. It would need to be built drastically differently. And Urza is kind of like a mana engine in and of itself. I don't like Sakonagrift at all. I think Sakonagrift is bad. Just if you want to kill everything, O-Stone. If you want to bounce something, play Repeal. I think Rift is too cute. Speaking of that, like a third Relic, a third Repeal. I think we also cut a land. I think we had a Talisman. Oops. How do I not own Talisman? I drafted that set so much. It's actually unbelievable. I have other Talismans. Just don't have the blue ones. It's weird. There it is. We had a third Talisman. We cut a land. And so now we're at an equal number of blue sources as we were before. Blast Zone. I could see actually just boarding Blast Zone maybe. And then adding an island. I want to cast my spells. I like Relic. I like Repeal. I'm cutting these. The Chalices can go on the board. And maybe Batterskull can go on the board. Explosives. If you're only trying to play it for 1. I think Blast Zone's more versatile than that. Explosives for only 1's pretty mopey. We still have some slots here. Remand, Repeal. I think the Treasure Mage is fine, I guess. There's just like, I don't want to play 2 Mindslaver, I don't want to play 2 Titan, I don't want to play 2 Wurmcoils. So I can kind of buy this. Force is, we have 4, 8, 12, 13, 14. Only have 15 blue cards for Force. It's pretty light. Remand, Condescend, Thirst, Dismember, O-Stone, Repeal. Aether Gust. Definitely do not love Treasure Mage, but I like O-Stone a lot. I can see playing a third O-Stone. And playing O-Stone reduces the need for Blast Zone, it feels like. Dismember, Thirst, Remand, Condescend. Play Repeal too, honestly. I wonder if playing Chromatic Star is crazy. Yeah, that seems pretty crazy. Because the 8 mana payoffs are good, because I don't think you actually want to play like a Tron land on your first 3 Tron lands. Like it's weird because in Green Tron, you literally never want to make a land drop that is not a Tron land. You do anything you can to not make that non-Tron land drop. And this deck actively just wants to play an island on turn 2 or 3. So having our payoffs cost 8 instead of 7 makes sense. So O-Stone and Ugin both fit that pretty well. Serum Visions? Nah. It's just too clunky. It's funny, I'd play another Thirst if I could, honestly. I think Repeal kind of fits that role a little bit. Play Repeal. And then... yeah, Wurmcoil, Slaver, Titan. Maybe just put the third Ballista back in, I guess. It's not great, but at least it does stuff. That's like a threat against control decks too. I guess that's fine. Here are a little lacking in removal. So we've got 8, 9 islands. Yeah, 9 islands. And Field of Ruins, like a pseudo blue source, kind of, like Enemy Ruins. I don't think it's possible you could build this deck with less Tron lands. I don't think it would be insane to play 3 of each Tron land, try and play more blue sources, but that might be a slightly different deck, you know? Maybe three Talismans too many. No, you do want to play islands. That's my point. Is that that's the fundamental difference between this deck and the regular Tron deck. So I think this main deck's fine. And then sideboard wise, Thought-Knots are fine. This is way too many rejections, I think. Dispute, the Gusts are pretty good. Chalices, I don't think you need this. It's like okay, but Cage is also like, we're already playing all these relics. What do we need cages for? 3 Chalice, like the Gusts, like the Seers, a Singleton Hangerback. I mean, it's okay. It's just adding some random Singleton to the deck. It's not gonna like, you know, it's gonna be okay. We draw it in good matchups and bad. We draw it in bad matchups. Don't think it's particularly great. You know, I think Trigger Mage is also pretty weak. So. Yeah, I'd probably stop here. I think that y'all's I'm not convinced that you're wrong, honestly. I think playing some Chromatic Stars in this deck might just be fine. But again, the purpose of Chromatic Star and Mono Green Tron is so you never have to play a non-Tron land drop. And this deck wants to do that anyway, so it's not as important. So we have 1 Treasure Mage tutor. You're not playing any other tutors in this deck. I think that's the goal is to make the deck sleeker and not rely on some tutory stuff, which might or might not be good. So I think this is where I would stop if I were going to try this deck again. Sleeker, better mana base. I think that this is the kind of deck people who want to be clever play, and they can out-clever themselves by playing too many cute cards. So the deck's clever enough as is. Streamline it, make it smooth. That's how I would try it. Maybe I'm wrong. I have no idea. But I'm sure Shock Trooper has a much better opinion than I do on Mono Blue Tron because he plays it every day. But that's what I got. So big thanks to Leeds for the donation. Appreciate it very, very much. I am Drew Davis, of course. This is Your Deck Live. We have one more to do after this, but for this episode of Your Deck Live, it's going to be it. Mono Blue Tron, big thanks to Leeds. Leeds, any questions? Ask him in chat. When will WotC print snow-colored Tron lands? Then Astrolabe is the nuts for sure. I don't know, y'all. Probably the next Modern Horizon set. Urza's Snow-Covered Mine. That's great. You too, folks. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.